Are you ready for the soy drinkers in PulseX? PulseX has a very obvious level of day one sack. I have drawn a scenario here, friends, which now these red lines are not just any red lines. They're my squiggly red lines. And basically, if we get an alt season, I'm just guessing, maybe, we dip into this 21 EMA, we actually have an alt season, and then we stop at day one sack. Now, this lines up with a potential US Fed rate cut. So we go up, okay, rate cut, and then we distribute as the break-even Soyboys piss us off, and then we go down, and then hopefully in this is like a Bitcoin FUD crash at the end of the year. We slowly make our way up as up here, Bitcoin breaks the all-time high somewhere in this window end of the year, and then we hopefully continue up. Now, I just wanted to go through this with you because what do I want and what do you want? Okay, I want all the soy boys and soy drinkers, I want them not to sell at day one sack. I want them to diamond hands, but it's not up to me and you and what we want. I also want all those people who tried to embarrass me, say I'm wrong, say I FUD, etc., try to paint me as a villain. I want them to be right because I'm long. Unfortunately, they're all on one side of the boat. The crowd is always wrong, and they have no credibility anymore. We weren't a bear market hedge. We didn't do 10x above day one sack. We didn't front run anything. We didn't get an early bull market. We didn't get a cycle narrative takeover. We did not, decorrelate. Everything totally wrong. So the credibility is like, it's at negative numbers by now. But according to this, maybe this plays out, friends. I hope it doesn't. I hope this is like really bad. What I really want, what I want is, if you look at these PulseX prices, I don't want it to stop at day one sack. This is a log chart, okay? I want it to stop much higher, okay? I would like it to go like, woo, 5x day one sack. That's what I really want. But there's some break-even soy boys. They're there. If we do a 2.2x rise from today, now we can still dip down and then go up. But from today, if we do just a 2.2x, so just assume PulseX and Hex have the same ratio, right? That puts us at day one sack. So I drew a scenario, friends. I specifically made videos. I said, well, we can go 2x to match the altcoin index. We can go 4x to recover Richard Hart 2022 damage, or we can go 10x to recover all the prices and count the coins individually, which we know is kind of bull cheat mode. Okay, so 2, 4, 10. I had 3 scenarios drawn. You and I want 10. What I've drawn now is 2. It's not up to me or you, though. We don't know where these break-even soy boys will get out. But you know, man, like, come on, friends, you already know they're watching for day one sack on PulseX. You know how many streamers out there? By the way, 3, I've counted 3. 3 of you baby dolls. Shout out to all the Hexicans and Pulsicans. 3 of you, without even knowing each other, have said you all have family members that are not speaking to you right now because of the PulseX sacrifice. 3. I wonder how many people out in the community are like that too. Total regret. They just want their money out. They want to get out. They said, following and trusting Richard Hart, biggest regret of my life. They don't forget. Okay, it's been like 2.5 years now. They also got into Hex. So I know psychologically, oh man, I'm like, man, can you just hold, bro? Please hold. I'm not going to beg with them though, friends. I don't negotiate with terrorists and I don't negotiate with soy drinkers. If the break-even soy boys want to get out, let them get out. Don't use a limit order. Don't use Tetra. Don't use anything, bro. Just click market sell now. I want you out, okay? I don't want you to hang around. I want them to get out. 2.2x would bring us to the top of that day one sack. And then, I hope though, friends, fingers crossed, that we actually go above it and there's a premium given to us. So this is the actual day one sack. You can see this big horizontal line very clear. It would be nice if we don't do it 2.2x, we actually go up higher and we go like parabolic. That'd be nice. And then when we crash back to a day one sack. I would rather that by the end of the year. So we have an alt season and then we drop back 50%. And then Bitcoin breaks the high here and then we go up. That's what I would really, really, really like. I would love that scenario. But there's something around this day one sack price. You already know, man. You already know. It's not even me. I'm not willing it. You already know. You smell it. You smell the weakness. So looking at this, if we just hit day one sacrifice, I know that number doesn't entice anybody. Like, you know, if you hit around there or 20% above, it doesn't entice you. But I've shown you on the picture here. Look at the yellow writing, okay? Look at the yellow here. You see this yellow? Look at this yellow arrow. From here to up here, friends, is 11x from the low. Now, I know, gaslighting everyone. They go, okay, launch any coin and just measure it from the low. Haha, great return. Because it's been nothing like the Hex experience so far. But this is what has happened in every Bitcoin halvening year. In every Bitcoin halvening year, 2016, 2020, these are the returns from existing coins. Okay? Not me talking, the charts and the data talking. I don't want it to be like that, but it is, okay? In the Bitcoin halvening year, so for example, in 2020, the coins that went up the most in 2017, they are now cycle 2. They had roughly these returns. They had like a 5x or a 6x or a 3x from their lows. Now, PulseX got absolutely destroyed, decimated, so it might be higher than them. That's why if PulseX returns back there, it's 11x. Maybe Pulse Chain is going to be like 6x from that absolute low. That's actually right on cue, right on track. And then the big one comes when the big old season after Bitcoin breaks the all-time high arrives. So that would not be cause for concern. That's why, friends, why I'm telling you this is if we get there, there are going to be more soy drinkers who hunch their backs, who say, we failed, it's a scam, we're not pumping. But this has happened every Bitcoin halvening year. 2 out of 2 times. Cycle 2 narrative, cycle 2 coins are not able to do that. Now you might say, well, PulseX is a cycle 1 coin. It is, but it's a cycle 2 narrative. It's a DEX. That's why it's iffy. You know, that's why I'm just preparing you. We can go 2, 4, or 10x. We can. And we also have Bitcoin that has a very strong pre-halvening rally. Pretty cool. Doesn't mean we go up from here. But I'm just saying that's why these potentials, we can break to the upside. We can. So if you're disappointed, it's because you're listening to people who say, we will break to the upside. I have 100% faith. We will. Wrong 6 times out of 6 times. Been completely wrong. You don't have a good read on the market. Like if this was like a metaphorical soccer player, you would bench them every time. You wouldn't put them starting at all because it's just like, you are wrong. Get off the table. Just replace you. Go drop down a 2nd division. We're here for the professionals. So this is the truth though. Here's the silver lining. The silver lining is everybody who bought during the corrupt SEC attack on Richard Hart would benefit the most from their DCA bias. I'm not pointing at anyone, but someone in here is wearing a Pikachu hat who told you to buy the depression, who told you that the SEC was full of shit, who told you they are corrupt, who made, I don't know, 1,000 plus videos and posts telling you to DCA buy. If that happens, that would be the ironic part, friends. The ironic part would be I'm going to be labeled the fudder and the hater when I'm just saying, bro, the chart stopped. Okay, it's not FUD. I'm showing you the price chart. Just like how you showed it to me when it was going up. Well, now I'm showing you the price chart that you said would go up. Okay, and these people would come emerge. They say, no, we're going high. You're wrong. Where were you during the corrupt SEC? Maybe you just came out, made some tweets saying something like, oh, yeah, it's FUD. Anyway, I'm out. See yous. That's what basically they did. Okay, I was here every day. 4 to 5 videos a day. I don't even know how I do it. I'm like, man, how the hell do I have energy for it? Why am I even doing this? Okay. I'm doing it because I love you. Down into depression. There was no coins to be printed. There was no money to be made. There was no leverage trading links. Nothing. No sponsorships. Nothing. No ICOs. Nothing. No commission. No nothing. No grifting. Nothing to be done. It's literally just telling you buy of a lifetime right here. Big opportunity. We might not get the higher targets. All the grifters, though, I'm ready. They're going to come when the green candles arrive. Now, I don't know how high the green candles are going to be, but they're going to come. And I know you like coming as well, family-friendly show, except when they come, they're going to be pointing to your friend here wearing fluffy slippers, and they're going to be saying, this guy's slippers aren't fluffy at all. He's an actual grifter scammer. I'm the chosen one. That's what they're going to be saying. Have a sip of their drink. Room temperature, soy, milk. You're going to taste it, not me. Okay? I hope it's milk because it doesn't taste like it right now. It tastes a bit bleachy, if you know what that means. Wink, wink. These people are going to come in and they're going to say, anybody who believes we've stopped right now is a fudder, etc. But, you know, I don't need to prove anything to anyone. I'm just doing my own thing, friends. Trying to help you. All right? Now, you might not even agree with anything. I don't really care. But at least maybe it opens your mind. Because you're eventually going to learn. You know, some people, friends, they never learn. They're doomed to repeat. I'm very, very sorry. Okay, we have it in our human DNA where we have this part of us that just wants to worship. We just have to worship. The next people after that, they'll learn, but they are rejecting everything I say right now. They'll learn later. Now, but they might not even remember that they learned all the stuff from me. That they'll just figure it out later on. Okay, and then there's everyone who's going to make it. People who just go, okay, so just auto-following him. I'd rather you learn, but don't blame me, friends. Like, I'm not a plumber, but if a plumber said, hey, you need to change this pipe and do this, I'm like, whatever you say, Habib, just do it. Okay, you're the plumber. You've been doing this for 15 years. Okay, I am wearing a Pikachu hat. I don't know what the hell I'm doing with plumbing. I understand these people. It makes sense, right? And also the people who are like, oh, I see the picture. I'm here also researching a lot. I need to win and I want to win. Okay, those people just make it. What I'm replaying to you is I came into crypto 2018, 2019. I saw a lot of these evolutions, all these cycles, all these other channels I was watching, and I saw the beginning, the middle, and then the end of the Death Star and the supernova collapse, and there's nobody else there to pick up the pieces. Instead, they disappear in the bear market. They go take holidays, drive their polished, shiny cars made from all the money of dumping on everyone. And then they just come back and go, oh, sweet, when we're going up again, I'll make videos again. Whole new round of people. That's the washing machine, okay? I'm not in the washing machine. I'm actually a constant here. So if we get this, friends, the break-even soy boy zone, don't be upset. I've told you. I've got 10% lottery, do you? Launch pads, paid launch pads, the Clip Finance, IDO launch pad, friends. So many things being participating. I'm trying to do as much as we can. Buying the Pulse Chain lottery ticket altcoins or any other meme coins, any of this contrarian stuff. Opportunity is there. Let's hope the break-even soy boys don't let us down at that price. Make sure you like, subscribe, belly button. No, I'm wearing a Pikachu hat. Not financial advice. Catch you soon.